Understanding nutrition part. Nutrition, but or who is known as crosstalk in the world of medicine, is one of the forms of malnutrition. Malnutrition, which itself can be understood as an error in the administration of nutrients. Mistakes can be either a lack or an excess of nutrients. In essentially, quark can be defined as a condition where a person's shortcomings intake which contain energy and protein. The protein is needed by the body in the process of forming new cells. Besides that, the intake is also helped support the process of repair. Cells are damaged. QR code most attacking children in counter strife, including Indonesia. Agency for Health World Organization (WHO) estimates that as many as 45% the rate of infants and toddlers due to conditions of nutrient above. Even the rate of death of children with nutrient for 13 times more large compared with children of normal. Complications nutrient sport. Complications due to nutrient sport or poor sport greatly affect the growth and development of children. When complications occur and children can experience the stakes of development becomes more slowly than children of normal age. Besides, the child also may experience difficulty learning, is sickened with illness, severe disorder of various kinds of organs, to be able to occur death.
Diagnosis of nutrient poor or kwashiorkor can be done by doing the examination of the history of the health of children. Lack of nutrients for food intake can be seen from the child's eating habits. In addition, the presence of symptoms and signs of kwashiorkor will help to the doctor in diagnosing to distinguish the types of nutrient poor, more like marasmus. The doctor will ascertain whether the sufferer has symptoms that accompanied the swelling of the body. Occasionally, in children with nutrient poor or kwashiorkor also participated in diagnosing the disease more. This is most frequently detected is a disease of the infection due to the immunity of the body are low. Symptoms of nutrient poor or kwashiorkor which will appear are 1. Pill, thin, abdomen, convex, and the loss of mass of muscle in the fourth member of mentions. The children look often restless. A quarter disturbance of growth include heavy head and high body, Her hair becomes a silky lock dull, dry, and often occurs a change of color. Can also occur a change in the skin. The skin becomes scaly. There are patches of the white and red light at the edge of the black. Children will also suffer from anemia due to lack of nutrients such as iron and vitamin B complex.
To overcome nutrient poor or calcium poor, accurate intake of nutrients such as calories and protein that is sufficient. However, the provision of nutrients that must be done. Instead, beginning must be given intake of calories to meet the needs of energy without involving the intake of protein up first. If the requirement of calories has been fulfilled, then the intake of protein start is given. Giving the protein can be done in the level of the low which is gradually, continuously added. This is done so that the patient's gastrointestinal tract is not surprised if he is immediately given a high-calorie intake of high protein. Treatment at home can be done to suffice the needs of nutrients balance for children. The food that is consumed must complete contains carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, and minerals. To prevent the occurrence of nutrient poor or calcium poor in children, the food to nutrient are balanced. Needs carbohydrates, fat, and protein. High value sources of protein can be obtained from animal products such as milk, cheese, meat, eggs, and fish. You can also take advantage of the protein vegetable that is obtained from pea grains and bean soil. Cause of nutrient poor or calcium poor is because the child does not obtain food by the content of energy and protein are sufficient. Generally, this is often associated with a low level of the economy. Essentially, nutrient poor or calcium poor is not a disorder that occurs as a sudden.